Wonder what's happening in Penn, Saskatchewan. This is an old grain elevator. These were a staple in rural America before gradually getting replaced by larger, more efficient grain bins and grain legs. It's kind of sad to see these old workhorses go. The amount of wood in these things is crazy, and it made them fairly indestructible. Could you imagine building one of these today with all that lumber and the prices of lumber? We still have one in our neighborhood, and I'll be the first to admit, I kind of groan whenever I hear that we're supposed to go dump there because it's so slow. I get it, they're obsolete, but still, it's sad. It's sad to see them go. These things help feed our nation, and they deserve respect and a place in our history. But now let's talk about this guy. What in the Christina McBride is he thinking? Look how close he is, and look how he doesn't move. He's all like, don't worry, I have a safety vest. How many moms right now are watching going, oh, hell no. No, you back up. You back up right now, mister. That boy never listens. He never, just like his father. Back up. Back up. 1, 2, 3. Timmy, you back up now or get your father. This guy was actually taking a selfie. Here's a picture of it.
Okay, so today I thought I'd give you a quick tour of my husband's farm truck. As you can see, everything's perfectly placed and organized and pertinent to the farm's day-to-day operation. We like everything perfectly placed so we can find it at a moment's notice. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. Whoops. Oh, there's the chapstick I was looking for.
Actually, I don't see what's so funny about this. I think it looks like an average farm truck. I am glad she found her chapstick, though.
This week's Machinery Clip of the Week is presented by John Deere.
Here's the thing. A lot of combines only get used 3-4 months out of the year, and then they're usually stored in a shed where creatures crawl up in them and make a home, right? How many times do I need to say it? Make sure the Smurfs are out of your combine before turning it on. Poor little fellas. I'm assuming they're fellas. I mean, it's a safe assumption. I think there was only one girl, a Smurfette. I never really thought about it until now, but shouldn't she have been pink if all the boys were blue? Did you know that Smurfette was created by the wizard Gargamel? He did this to sow jealousy amongst the Smurfs. Yeah, it's pretty dark. You see, he hates the Smurfs because they can't catch him. And no matter how hard he tries, he just can't. Now, the reason he's trying to catch them is because he wants to turn them into gold. He uses a base metal and a Smurf, and he makes it into gold. Also, Gargamel has a desire to eat Smurfs. Some seriously smurfed up stuff there. That is a lot of blue, though. Maybe that's one of those fellers from the Avatar movie. Remember them? They used to connect everything with their ponytail. You remember? That would literally be the only way that my combine ever got the TCM calibrated in it. Seriously, it's a myth. Calibrating the TCM, it's like setting a clock on your VCR. A VCR is like a tape recorder for your TV back in the day. It's like an old school DVR. I hate that I have to explain things from the 90s. Gender reveal parties are all the rage nowadays. Back when we had kids, the party would occur in the doctor's office with the old ultrasound. No colored balloons or fireworks. It was just the doctor saying, there it is. Or there it isn't. This is creative, though. And it definitely looks like the couple is very happy. That's what I always wonder about watching these videos. Everyone's so excited and hugging like they won something. But what if it was a different color? That's what I want to see in a gender reveal video. I want to see a big fight. He's like, I can't believe I'm having another girl. And she's all like, don't you realize that you being the male, you determine the sex of the child? Can you imagine what a buzzkill King Henry VIII would have been at gender reveal parties? That's too soon? Your grass is so long, you might as well bale it. Ha, 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 ha. Well, hey, and joke's on you. Although, there might be more plastic on that one bale than there's actually grass inside of it. That's the same dog, by the way, in both pics. I know they look like different dogs, but no, it's the same one. It's camera angles. Let that be a lesson to you kids that are trying to find love on the old Tinder or Farmers Only. It's not always what it looks like. Wonder what he's going to do with that extra satellite dish. Hey, you hook your car battery up to that bad boy, you could probably pick up all the PBS stations. Nothing says America more than screaming down the old slip and slide towards a moving propeller. I don't care what you say, that looks fun. Okay, yeah, don't try this at home. We got to say that stuff. I can't tell if they're yelling no, no, or go, go. But I'm guessing he would have slid down there anyway, no matter what. This is why you never throw away a good piece of Visqueen, no matter what. Oh, can I throw away this Visqueen that's behind the shed? No, you never know. You never know what you can use Visqueen for. What's with this boat? Who has a boat like this? It's like the old boats off the 1970s spy movies. Now for a moment of, aww. It looks like somebody's going to feed a bottle calf. Now, you can't tell me that there isn't a more wholesome, healthy way to raise children. I mean, what could go wrong with kids on a farm? No, Aki, Everett, put that down. Everett, put it down. Don't put that in your mouth. Everett. Mother, he's got the bot. He's putting it in his. Come get your kid. Everett, no, Aki. He'll be all right. They get immunities this way. Branding cattle goes back at least 4,700 years. It's even depicted in ancient Egyptian tombs. And the process is pretty simple. You heat up the brand, you push it on the animal. It looks bad, but it's pretty painless. Honestly, nothing screams agriculture and the American spirit more. One thing I've always wanted to do is run a silage chopper. I mean, those things, they just look awesome. They're so violent. They're so angry. They're so awesome. This is some incredible video. Once you cut it, then you have to stack it. And I don't pretend to know what I'm talking about here, but I think you have to pack it down. That I could do. I can run over stuff. I'm fantastic at running over stuff. It always looks so neat. Every time you see this on social media, it's just like, I just want to be part of this. I want to be stacking the silage and then running it down. What a crappy video. You get it's, it's crappy because it's a manure spreader. I don't know. I'm glad they got it out. It would have been pretty crappy if they didn't. What a miserable job. All of those eyes on you. It's eyes, potato. Yep, those are taters, precious. You know, potatoes. It's from the Lord of the Rings. We'd run a clip from the Lord of the Rings, but the Tolkien estate is pretty militant about copyrights. Interesting enough, the armies of Moldars, most of those guys were actually lawyers. Go figure. Can you imagine how many potatoes it would take to fill that place? The average American eats 138 pounds of potatoes each year. 138 pounds of potatoes each year. Each day, over 1 billion people eat at least one potato. They're originally from Peru, but the vegetable was introduced to Europe by Gonzo Jimenez de Quesadilla. in 1550. You may know his later works when he was on the Muppets. Got shot out of a cannon a lot. Here's a fun fact. Baby Gonzo on the Baby Muppets, his imaginary friend, it was a potato. Who knew? Here's the thing. The potato, it was popularized by Sir Walter Raleigh. He got all the credit. In 1585, about 30 years later. Isn't that how it always works? Gonzo did all the legwork, only to have Sir Walter Raleigh come along and steal his starchy glory. I mean, this guy, he still got tobacco named after him to this day. And for what? Oh, he was a soldier, but also a poet. Oh, that's deep, man. Like really deep, man. It shows the duality of man. Who cares? He's also known for establishing some American settlements back in the day. Big deal. What did he really do? Oh, Jacob and Elizabeth, you should build your house there. Oh, Elias, you should place your cow there. Big deal. They all probably hated him. They're probably like, hey, Raleigh, there's some horse crap over here. Where should we place it? On ye head? Stupid bossy head. Bingo. You had Sir Walter Raleigh rant on your SharkFarmer bingo card. I bet you never thought you were going to fill that one. Thanks for spending some time with us here on SharkFarmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at sharkfarmer.com.